Welcome to your Shaw Screen WireSides installation guide. If the pre-assembled brackets do not have the wires attached, do this first. For both open brackets and cassette end caps, insert the wire into the top bush. There is a rebate for the wire to sit in when tightened off. Use a 4mm Allen key to tighten the screws. Before installing, measure your opening against the awning size and make sure it will fit. For an open bracket system, install the brackets into position as either a face fix or internal fix orientation. If it's a gearbox-operated WireSides, insert the square drive into the gearbox end first. Next, insert the idle end, lining up the rebate in the stainless steel pin. Remember to secure in place with the R-clip. With the wire that has already been attached to the bracket, feed this through the stainless steel wire guides in the bottom rail end caps. Be careful not to twist or kink the wire. If you are installing using face fix L brackets, take a measurement from the wire at the bracket to a reference point you can use at the bottom. Fix the wire guide L bracket with the appropriate fixings and attach the bottom wire guide bush. Secure the wire guide bottom bush in place and loosen of the grub screws to enable the wire to pass through. Mark the wire at a length that is equal to the bottom of the wire guide L bracket. Cut the wire, being careful not to cause it to fray. Feed the wire into the bottom bush and use an Allen key to tighten the 3 grub screws. Using a 10mm and 13mm open spanners to hold the bottom wire bush secure and apply tension to the wire. Do not over-tension the wire, but ensure that it is taut and not loose. Operate the blind several times to check tracking and operation and wire guide alignment. If you are using deck mount plates, take reference measurements from the top bush to determine both a vertical and horizontal mark as a center guide for the deck plate. Place the deck plate in the marked position and fix off with appropriate Class 3 fixings. Drill a 6mm hole in the center of the bush to allow the bottom bush to tighten. Loosen the Allen key grub screws so that the wire can pass through. As a guide, cut the wire to the same length as the awning drop. Tighten the small grub screws with an Allen key. With a 10mm open spanner to hold the bottom wire bush secure, use a 13mm open spanner on the deck plate to apply tension to the wire. Lock off with the locking nut. Operate the blind several times to check nothing is out of square with the wires and the awning travels up and down without binding on the wire guides. The same procedure applies to a full cassette WireSides system. Install the back cassette using the die lines as a reference and guide for fixing. Insert the awning into the end cap brackets, control end first. Remember the R-clip to secure the awning in place. With wire that has already been attached to the bracket, feed this through the stainless steel wire guides in the bottom rail end caps. You can fix off the front cassette, clipping into place and fixing with self-drilling screws the tabs of the end caps. Use the same procedure for the open bracket system to fix and tension either the L bracket or deck plate wire guide fixings. Your Shaw Screen WireSides awning is now fully installed. Thank you for partnering with Shaw of Australia.